caught me. Hey guys, it's Dr. Hubbard. This is the 2020 Commemorative Fast, recognizing my mother and everything she did in the life of others and mine as well. We're in the bathroom and I was just about to take a dump. Guys, as you can see, my stomach is protruding. A lot of us are literally full of it. And let's talk a little bit about how to have proper elimination, proper bowel movements, proper defecation, taking a proper shit, okay? Let's keep it 100. Many of us are not having proper bowel movements and it's affecting our health, it's affecting our physiology. So I'm going to remove this, all right? We'll put that over there. Let's talk about enemas today, guys. The dreaded enema, right? Who wants to stick something in their rear end? But if it actually is helping us be in a healthy state of being, it's really valuable for your gut health, all right? So most of us know about these sorts of enemas, the kind that you get from CVS or Walgreens or any of those places. It has approximately 4.5 fluid ounces inside, and this helps to clean out the sigmoid colon, which is oftentimes the most constipated area, right? That's the curly Q aspect of our colon right before it reaches our rectum and exits out through the anus, all right? So these are helpful, but to get a full cleanse, you need one of these bad boys. So this is my trusted enema kit, all right? Here we have 48 fluid ounces or 1,400 cc's. So obviously you can fill up your colon much more appropriately with this bucket than you can with the small Fleet or, you know, various different brands of enema that are smaller in the 4.5 ounce bottle. All right. So why is this so important? Number one, our colon in most instances has years and years of stagnated waste. All right, guys. So when your stomach is protruding, when your belly hangs over your belt, you're basically housing lots of undigested food and feces that needs to be eliminated. Pretty much every meal that you eat, it requires a bowel movement, and it takes about 24 hours to actually digest your food in this way. So imagine, just do the math. How many meals have you eaten versus how many bowel movements you had? They don't add up, guys. And so in many instances, we're just, like I said before, we're full of it. And you need to have more bowel movements, healthier bowel movements. Let's talk about the proper position, okay? So when John C. Crapper created the toilet, he wasn't thinking about the way that we defecated before the existence of toilets, which was by squatting, where your hips are below your knees, all right? So in sitting on a toilet, you don't have that hip below knee posture that you need in order to have a really good healthy bowel movement and not strain. So this leads to hemorrhoids, it leads to difficulty eliminating your bowel movements, and frankly, it's just not the proper angle to eliminate, okay? So take into consideration a stool, even putting up on your tippy toes while you're on the toilet, anything like that to raise your knees above your hips is going to give you a better, healthier bowel movement, right? Inside of one of these bad boys, you can do a whole plethora of different types of enemas. They can be just strictly water. They can be water and saline or a salt solution with water. They can be mineral oil, coffee, baking soda, the whole nine. You can just Google different types of enemas and what their particular benefits are, all right? So I have been basically cleansing my colon throughout the month, and it's been very beneficial. As always, I try to do it on a consistent basis, and it's important that you're having at least one, hopefully two healthy bowel movements per day, and you will notice the difference in your waistline, in the way that your clothes fit, and also how your body and your organ systems are working. Last thing, we're battling the coronavirus, and our gut health is directly associated with our immune function. The immune system is housed in our gut. So if our gut is healthy and functioning properly, so is our immune system. Oftentimes, the immune system is preoccupied with what's going on in our intestines, and therefore it neglects other areas of our body and creates infections in those areas. All right. So let's talk about my mother. She was the first person to introduce me to iridology, which is the study of the iris and the way that different disease states in the body affect the way that our iris looks. All right. So I met with this practitioner in Houston, and we videotaped my eyes, and then he began to show me different areas and how they were affected by the different ways and lifestyle behaviors and things that were going on. By the way, I was about 14 at the time. So he recommended a colon cleanse that included all of these different herbs and lemon and olive oil and all these different things. So my mother was so motivated to help me kind of get over some sluggishness and some lethargy and different stuff going on that she had noticed. That we rush home, we buy the herbs, we get everything together. And he said, hey, Jeff needs to be having blended foods. So this was my first time having blended meals, and obviously this type of colon cleanse with all these herbs. Guys, I threw that stuff up in a heartbeat, and I probably got it down maybe within 15 minutes, it was back up. And I just remember the look on my mother's face. She was like, are you okay, baby? we probably won't do that anymore. And I was just like so thankful. And we went and ate a super unhealthy meal. And I was just so happy to have food that I really thought tastes good. But in that instance, I didn't know that the food that oftentimes tastes really good is not the food that's the best for you. And this was, again, the beginning of me trying to change a few of my lifestyles and the understanding of what food does for you. See you guys next video.